Hi, everyone. Thanks for practicing with me today. I was kind of in the mood for candles, if you can tell too much. Maybe a little bit too much over here. I'll have to watch these ones. Um, Today's practice is going to be on wholeness, right? It's kind of a buzzword right now, but we're gonna practice our whole body. We just got done with our January challenge, if you were part of that, where we kind of went by body part. So we're just gonna do a nice full body flow here, reflect on what wholeness means to us, and feel really good when we're done. All right, let's go. All right, everyone, we are meeting up in a nice, easy, seated pose on our mat. So come down, get comfy, your sit bones. You can cross your feet. You can be up on your shins. Whatever's comfortable for you, okay? Adjust your sit bones. Yes, that means what you think it means. Your bum, okay? All right, get tall in your back. Tall in the back of your neck. Drop your shoulders down, exhale. Deep breath. Exhale it out through your mouth. Hands can be resting on your knees or can be open, your choice. Let things kind of settle in. I like to say turn down the volume of the outside. Anything that's outside this mat, turn down the volume. Give every single breath you take your attention. Whether it's long or quick, just notice it. We're going to slow down. Nice, super deep breath in. Exhale it out. Again. Now exhale two parts this time. So inhale. All right. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. Just kind of roll around a little bit. So bring your hands to your knees and just kind of roll back. And then bring your chest forward, open. And then roll back again. If you want to start to bring your right shoulder circled around towards your left knee, come forward. Left shoulder starts towards right knee and then come back. Okay, just circle around here a little bit, really slow. Again, give all your attention to this movement, okay? All right, now reverse it. Whatever way you're going, go the other way. So when I wanted to explore wholeness as a theme, not just working our whole body, but wholeness, like what, we hear these words, and like I said, it's kind of a buzzword right now. What does it mean, right? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means. Um, Sorry. um, but I have some thoughts. maybe they'll be helpful, or maybe they're useless to you. But I'll share them here. A couple more. I don't rehearse these videos of what I'm going to say, so sometimes things just come out and kind of makes me laugh. All right, let's meet up in tabletop. Okay, so come, your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, and we're going to circle here. Same thing we just did. Push the shoelace part of your feet, push them into the mat, okay? And this same thing, we're going to take our left hip back towards our heel, and then bring it over to the right, come back forward, and just circle here, okay? All right. So yeah, so I was reading a lot before this class of what is wholeness? What is this? And the best I could come up with from all my yoga books is wholeness is calm. Wholeness is finding peace in just every day, right? And finding peace in this moment. Paying attention to everything. Paying attention to your breath, paying attention to your body, paying attention to your movements. Being present. In yoga philosophy, the yoga starts now. It doesn't start when you think you're good enough. It doesn't start 10 years from now. Whenever all these other things have happened, it's life. It starts right now, where you're at, okay? So I think, okay, go ahead and reverse it now. Reverse it and come back. So being present, I think, is wholeness. Being calm. These are all things we can practice on our mat and hopefully remember them, pack them up with us, and take them out in the world. Okay? We can't be on our mat all day long. We have to face whatever's out there. But we can practice here. We can find the calmness. We can find the peace. We can practice paying attention. And hopefully that will translate when we walk out the door or we get off our mat. Okay? All right. Come back to normal tabletop. I think we swayed enough there. Tuck your toes. Take your bum to your heel. Press to your down dog. Walk your dog. When you're ready to express this, fully express your dog. Pressing your heels towards the mat. They don't have to touch. Press your head closer to the mat, creating space between your ears and your shoulders. Lift your hips up so they're pointing to the crease where the ceiling meets the wall. Press into all your knuckles. Bring your thumb in a little bit closer to your pointer finger. Look at your knees. Take your right foot, extend it back. Hips are the same height on each side from the floor. Bend your right knee, cross it over above your left knee, and press into that. Pay attention to this movement. Pay attention to how your leg feels, how your arms feel, how your head feels. Undo that. Press it out. Left leg goes back. Point your toes, bend your left knee, cross your left ankle above your right knee. Plant your left foot down. Walk your feet to your hands. Slight micro bend in your knees, forward fold. Bend your knees, come up to flat back. Back is straight, chest is open and forward. Rise up, mountain, Tadasana. Right hand extends down, left hand reaches up and over, pressing into your left hip. Switch. Take your hands, interlace them, put them behind your head so you kind of like holding your head, okay? Bring your elbows back a little bit. Drop your right elbow towards the right. Come to center. Drop your left elbow towards the left. Back to center. Point your elbows back a little bit. Hands to heart center. Bend your knees, forward fold. Plant your hands down, right foot back, left foot back, plank. Push yourself forward with your tippy toes. Bend your elbows straight back. Lower down. Come to your forearms, so your elbows are now under your shoulders. Pull your belly in. Press your feet into the mat. Upper thighs roll out. Pull that belly in. Make a little arm pillow for yourself. Rest your forehead. Bend your knees. Take your feet side to side. Plant your feet down. Hands go to each side of the heart center. Elbows are back. Push yourself up with your hands. Bring your bum all the way back to your heels, child's pose. Come back up to tabletop, down dog. Walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Bend your knees, rise up. Right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Left hand goes down, right arm goes over. Hands to heart center, bend your knees, forward fold. Flat back. Pay attention to your movement and to your breath. Exhale down. Inhale back to plank. Push your toes forward, bend your elbows back, lower down. Hands are on each side of your heart center. Elbows are pointing straight back. Belly is in. Baby cobra. All the way to child's. Tabletop, down dog. Come to your tippy toes, drop your knees, hover about an inch or two above the ground. Press back to down dog. Right leg extends back. Bend your knee, plant your knee between your hands, lower your left knee down, low lunge. Put your hands down, roll onto your heel of your right foot, bum goes back, half monkey. Fingers are aligned on each side of the knee. Notice your breath. Pay attention to your breath. Roll forward. Tuck your left toes, lift your left leg up, down dog. Left foot extends back. Bend your left knee, press yourself forward, plant your left foot. Low lunge, other side. Plant your hands down, roll onto your heel, half monkey. Roll forward, tuck your right toes, down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet this time. Okay, bend your knees a bunch. Rise up to chair. Sink into that. Pay attention to your legs. Rise up, mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Bend your knees, forward fold, flat back. Walk your hands forward to plank. Down dog. Walk your feet to your hands this time. Bend your knees, rise up. Hands to heart center. Get strong in your left leg. We're just going to bring our right foot so it's on the inside part of our left calf, okay? If you want to take the full expression of tree, feel free to do so. Right now, I'm just practicing stabilizing in the left, bringing awareness to the belly, pulling it in, and working into this hip a little, okay? Bring your leg up, plant it back, high lunge. Plant your hands down. Left foot goes back, down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Bend your knees, rise up. Mountain. Get strong in your right. Just bring that left foot, the inside part of your right calf now. Balance. Pulling your belly in, strong in that right foot. Elbows tucking into waist. Pick up your right knee, step it back, high lunge. Plant your hands down, down dog. Extend your right foot back, point your toe. Bend your knee, bring it to center. Meet your left foot with your right. Rise up, mountain. Hands to heart center. Let's step it wide to warrior 2 feet, okay? Doing okay? Okay, warrior 2. Check your heel. It's perpendicular to the arch of your back foot. Chest is open. Shoulders are down. Shoulder blades are pulled down in your back. Belly's in, okay? Give every breath your attention. Find your calm, your peace, your wholeness. Straighten that front leg, reach forward. Let's come to triangle, okay? Let your front hand fall wherever you want it to. Take that right hand for me, pull it back. So I open up my chest, hand goes to shoulder, extend up. Head rests on imaginary wall behind me. Micro bend in this front knee. I'm pressing in the pinky toe side of my back foot, okay? Belly's in. Okay, bend that front knee. We're gonna come onto the ball of our back foot. For me, it's my right. I'm gonna rotate it so now my toes are pointing forward, okay? And we're gonna come down onto our hands. I'm going to reach with my left hand forward and then extend up. Keeping my left knee so it's over my ankle. Okay. Bring your left hand down. Left foot goes back, down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Bend your knees. Rise up. Hands to heart center. Warrior 2 feet other side. So for me, my right foot's going to be pointing forward now. Okay. Left foot's back. Set it up. Attention to your breath, attention to your body, attention to where everything is at and what everything's doing and how everything feels. Okay, straighten that front leg, keep the micro bend, reach forward, open up that chest, extend up, triangle. Okay, micro bend in that knee, rotate on the ball of your back foot, so now your toes are both pointing forward. Come down in your hands, okay? I'm going to reach with our right hand forward and then extend up. Plant your right hand down, right foot goes back to meet left, down dog, other side. Come on your tippy toes, come to tabletop here. Take a child's pose. Rise up. Take your toes down dog. Right foot extends back. Plant it. Come to warrior 2 feet. Triangle. Rotate. All toes pointing forward. Your hands. Right hand extends forward, straight up. Reach back now with your hand. Flip your wrist so it's now parallel to the sky, the ceiling. Plant your right hand down. Have your left foot meet your right. Bend your knees forward, fold. Rise up. Hands to heart center. Step it back. Warrior 2, other side. So now my left foot's forward. Do the same little flow here. Triangle. Open up the chest, hand to shoulder. Belly's in. Hand can go to heart center too, if you want. That's always nice. Okay, bend your front knee, rotate on the ball of your back foot. Okay. Everything's pointing forward. Hips, toes, shoulders, everything. Come down. Reach forward with your left hand, rise up. Bend your wrist so your hand is now flat. Plant your hands down, bring your right foot up to meet your left. Forward fold, rise up, mountain. Hands to heart center. Nice deep breath in. 2-part exhale. Again. Bend your knees, forward fold. Plant your hands, plank. Push your toes forward, elbows go straight back, lower down. Elbows on your shoulders. Pull the belly in, make it a curve, like it's kind of a half curve. Press into the tops of your feet, roll your upper outer thighs out. Bend your knees. Make yourself an arm pillow. Rest your forehead, take your feet side to side. Put your toes down, tuck your toes, press back to child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right, cross your left wrist over your right. Press into your left hip. Back to center, left hand over, cross your right wrist over your left wrist. Press into your right hip. All right, back to center. Meet me on your backs, okay? Do a little bit of core and some final asanas, okay? All right, come all the way down. Bend your knees, 90 degrees, okay? We're just gonna tap our toes. So right toe taps, right toe lifts up, left toe taps, left toe lifts up, okay? Pull your belly in. If you want to add the arms here, you can. So as your right toes go down, your left hand goes back. And then just switch. Don't have to though, just an option. All right, keep this engagement. Lift your legs straight up, cross your right ankle over your left, and then we're just gonna go back and forth, do some scissor kicks here. You can stabilize yourself by pressing your palms into the mat on each side. And you can also intensify this if you start to lower your legs down. Any degree, it's your choice, okay? Try not to kick my candles. That would be good. Okay. Couple more. Get in our core. All right, bend those knees, hug it in. Let's take a happy baby. So take your peace fingers, grab your big toe, pull it in so your foot's parallel to the ceiling. Can alternate, you can do on each side, or you can start to straighten one leg and then bend and straighten, your choice here. Just enjoy this. Notice how this feels. Be present. Pay attention to whatever's happening with you. All right, reach your feet up. Stretch out the backs of your legs. Let's go ahead and take our hips and pick them up and move them about 3 inches to the right. Drop your knees to the left. Extend your arms out and look to your right. If you want to pick up your left foot and put it on your right thigh, you can do that. All right, undo that, bring your knees up, pick up your hips, put them back to the middle, hug it in, just so we reset everything. Drop your knees down, same thing, pick up your hips and take them to the left a few inches, knees go to right, arms extend out, and then gaze goes to the left. If you want to pick up that right foot, you can do that too, it's an option. All right, let's undo that. Bring our knees up, pick our hips up, put them back in the middle, hug it in. One last time. Knees to chest, pull them in. All right, let's set up for Savasana. Extend your feet out. Just let everything kind of relax, collapse, get heavy. Let's give attention to our whole body, okay? Press your head into the floor. Pick up your shoulders and lower them down, okay? Deep breath in, exhale it out. Let your toes relax. Let your ankles feel heavy. Let your knees get soft. Let your hips reduce the load, the weight they have to bear, right? They bear our whole body. Let our hands and fingers stop working. Let our shoulders lower down. Let us stop talking. Let our mouth relax. Let our eyes relax. Close your eyes, soften your eyes. Let them stop working for a moment. Let your heart find for a moment peace. Find for a moment calm. Let your mind pay attention to how you feel. And if it starts to wander, bring it back to your breath. Give every breath your attention. If you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Sigh, let it out. Go ahead and make a fist with your fingers. Release them slowly, like they're blooming, okay? Slow, slow. Plant your toes, touch your feet. Bend your knees, plant your feet into the mat, hug it in. And open your eyes. When you're ready, roll to one side. Meet up where we started in easy seated pose. Thank you for practicing today with me. I hope I know I worked on being able to cultivate some awareness on the mat, some awareness of my breath, of my actions, of how I feel. Maybe finding some peace and some calm and some wholeness in that. And knowing that we can cultivate it on our mat, that we can hopefully attempt to cultivate that off our mat. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering, may you continue to be awesome, and may you progress. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. Have a great day. Bye.